okay.
She's not, she doesn't really sit up by herself.
That's
She
okay.
can for a second, but she usually falls over.
Okay. All right, so we have gone over, and I'm just saying this for the camera, we have gone over that this is baby Led, and this is Miss Bethany and Bo, sweet Bo, who is 7 months old. You're so strong already. Look at you. So, I always like to set an intention at the beginning of class, and it's like, what is that? What does it mean? It's just something that you can feel in your body. So whether it's sticking with your breath, or keeping that eye contact with Bo, or just feeling that heart chakra opening and pulsing with hers, whatever it is, it's a good time to set it now. You're so cute. So you can either have her in your lap, or you can have her standing here. We're going to do just a few moments of silence, and then we'll start some breath work. So however you like to have your eyes open or closed. And then just start to stack the shoulders over the hips. Feel yourself rooting down through the sit bone. Maybe visualizing a thick root coming from your tailbone, diving deep into the earth. And as it branches out, what are you sending out? With each inhalation, what are you taking in? So as you inhale, feel that energy come up the root, come up the tailbone through the spine and out of the crown of the head. And then you can open your mouth and exhale, let something go. Maybe something that's happened today or this past weekend, anything that you can think of that needs to go. And then inhaling, maybe strength from the earth. And exhaling. And one more inhalation, make it a nice big one, fill up the chest, the ribs, the belly. And then exhale, the belly, the ribs, the chest. Repeating that intention, maybe bringing it into the heart. And then start to gently flutter the eyes open. We're going to start with some seated cat-cows. So holding on to baby Bo, or holding on to the fronts of your legs, whichever one you like. As you exhale, we're going to send the back to the back of your room. And then inhale, shining the heart up towards the ceiling, drop the head. And exhale, you can flutter your mouth, making a little bit of fun noises for Bo. And inhaling. And then one more. And inhaling. Good. And then let's take some curvature to the right, to the front, to the left, to the back, and again to the right, to the left, to the front, to the left, to the back. Yeah, get it going. And then let's do 2 in the opposite circle, and we'll start some baby massages. So left, front, right, back, left. Right, yeah, you got it. Right, and back.
I'll over too. I do circles.
And
Always. She loves it. She always works.
well, let's do some baby massages. So if you want to place her head here and her body towards you, laying on her back. The first one is going to be a face massage. So we hold so much tension in our face, especially with her sucking and feeding the way that she has to feed through a bottle, all that stuff. So you can take your hands and start to just gently tap along her jawline. And then maybe down to the neck. Yeah, there you go. And then the tip of the chin. I see you too. And anything just along. So when I do this, I like to feel it up here in my, where the top jaw and the bottom jaw meet. Pushing off the blanket here. And then maybe up the bridge of the nose and extending out over the eyebrows with both hands. She's really kicking. And now let's do a tummy massage. And I'm sure you've known about this. It's the C, well, it's the backwards C. So starting on baby's left side. No, I'm sorry, right side. On her, other side. And then just kind of tickling down with a little bit of pressure down around in front of her belly button and then up. And then let's do that again. So it's almost like a pinwheel. That's what I'm trying to think of. Good, yeah, I see you too. Hi, honey. And then one more time. Is that tickling you? Yes. Good, so she's so into her hands, let's work those a little bit too. If you can place your thumb in her hand like that, and then just close your hand and just make some little circles one way, and then little circles the other way. Of course you are. Miracle baby. Yeah. And then we'll do it to the other hand. And then you can take both hands and reach them up and up, and then back, yep, and then up, and back, and one more time down. And now for her leg massage, so you're gonna take the pinky and slide that to the crease of her hip, yep, and then the thumb will wrap around the back of the thigh, and then just kind of pull down a little bit with your pinkies as you're positioning the thighs up towards the yes. And then you can take some circles here. Go the other way. Does that feel good? Yeah. We want it to feel good. And then we'll take a few twists and we'll start to move. So extend her left leg towards you. And then, oh yeah, bicycle. Let's do bicycle. Good job, Bo. See? You knew what to do. So just bicycling both of the legs, and maybe switch your grip so the thumb's on top of her leg. Yeah, there we go. You are so into hands right now, aren't you? Good. And then let's take a twist. So with your left hand, pull the right leg towards you. And this your right hand is going to take the left leg across the body. Good. And then you can release this leg and kind of give her a little bit of pressure, a little bit of pressure on this shoulder. So, yeah, just a little twist there. You don't like that very much? And then we'll switch. She doesn't seem like she likes it. Oh, that feels good to me. Good, so then back through center. And I'm gonna pretend like this is the baby. Oh, we need washing machine. Okay, so from here, this is a move I learned in my teacher training, and it's to help rebuild what we lose in childbirth, especially C-sections. So it's called washing machine. Go ahead and switch the cross of your legs, since you've been sitting one way forever. Yep. And then the hands come up to the shoulders. And we're gonna inhale to the left. So this is my left. I inhale and then exhale to the right. And then inhale, exhale. So it's a quicker move. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. And we do this for 1 to 3 minutes, and we'll probably just stick to 1 minute. You can continue to keep eye contact with Bo if you would like. And you can swipe your eyes. Continually feeling your sits bones rooting down into the earth. Continually visualizing that root coming from your tailbone. What color is your root? What do you see there? It might be red, it might be green. It might be blue, like baby's eyes. Take one more breath here. Back through center. And now we're going to transition into all fours. So placing the shoulders on top of the wrists and the hips on top of the thighs. And taking a few musical cat-cow. So as you inhale, you're gonna drop the belly, the chin, and the tailbone towards the sky. And then as you exhale, you go down to baby. Yeah. And then let's do that again. Inhaling. Good. One more time. Inhale. And then find a neutral spine. You're going to extend the right leg to the back of the room parallel to the floor and then activate your foot. So internally rotate the thigh. Good. From here, you're going to shift forward, and as you exhale, come down and kiss baby. Yep, and back up.
Yeah.
Let's do 5 of those. Come down again, kiss baby. Up for 2. There's 3. 4. And let's do one more. 5. Replace the right knee. Let's do that on the left. The triceps should be firing up a little now. Tighten up the belly. Shift shoulders forward just a little and exhale, kiss baby. And up. And down, maybe peekaboo. And up for 3, 2, and 1 more. Good. Replace that knee, sit back. Maybe as you do tickle baby as you come back. Pull her back a little. Hi, sweetie. You're
Upside down.
You're so cute. I see you. I do. Are you having fun? Mommy's gonna work a little now, okay? You're gonna help her. Yeah. So, coming back into all 4s, tuck the toes, and we're gonna start to raise the hips up towards the ceiling. It's nice to keep your eyes on the baby. Maybe keep focus on her eyes, keeping that lock. Good. And now bend into the right leg. Yeah, and bend into the left leg. And start to walk the feet forward. We're gonna come into a wide leg forward fold, Uttanasana. Good, as you come up, you can always tickle baby, inhale, and come all the way up to stand. And then exhale right back down, coming down like a waterfall, maybe raindrops to bow. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands on the mat, step the left foot back, step the right foot back. You can either drop to your knees or stay up if you're dropping. Are you gonna stay up? Yeah, okay. So shift the shoulders past the fingertips and come down, baby. Inhale up for upward facing dog or cobra with a hiss. Tuck the toes and back to downward facing dog with a ding dong or any kind of noise that she might like here. Good. Let's do that a few more times. So start to walk forward. Yeah. And then tickle as you come up to stand. Inhaling, reaching tall. Remembering that intention. Exhale, pair of hands to heart center. Fold right back down. Raindrops can come down onto her. Yeah. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your hands on the mat. And step back into a plank. You can say, arr. Good, and then either dropping to the knees or shifting forward, or and then shift forward. Come halfway down, yeah. Upward facing dog or cobra with a hiss. And back to downward facing dog with a ding dong, ding dong. Yeah, she loves that. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, start to make your way to the front of the mat. Tickles as you come to stand. Intention, exhaling roadblocks. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, raindrops come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands on the mat and step back into a plank. And then dropping to the knees, shift forward, come down. Kiss. Upward facing dog or cobra with a tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Good, and ding dong, ding dong. Yeah. Good. So leave baby there for just a moment longer. When you're ready, you can step back into a plank. Good, and then drop down to your forearm. You're gonna get closer to sweet baby. And then we're just firing up the obliques here. So feel this in your core, reestablishing your new core. It's different from when it was before. Take a breath. Good. And now drop down to the knees and walk the hands back. You can walk the knees forward. Yeah, stay as long as you want. Let go lead. Yeah. Good. And now pick her up. And you're going to bring her to your chest. You can either face her in or out. Either one is fine. Maybe I should scoot so you can see yourself in the mirror a little. Yeah. Okay, and then come to stand on your knees. I like to place the tops of my feet down. And then what we're going to do here is working the core again. So especially with the C-section, I had 2 of them. So it takes a long time to get that strength back. You're just going to hold her, come back just a little bit, and then rock side to side. And you're going to find what works best for you, where you can feel it. So for me, it's kind of leaning my body a little bit more than my hips side to side. Are you feeling anything here in the sides? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you see mommy in the mirror? She's like, I'm just looking at you, weird lady. Take another breath here. And then let's come back to center, sit down on your lap. And maybe bounce for a second. If there are any songs that she likes to hear, maybe you can sing or hum or whistle or anything like that.
You like Itsy Bitsy Spider? You like that one? What about Piggy Piggy? This morning. She's just staring. I'm staring at her, staring at me.
Okay, well let's get moving into a vinyasa flow. So I'm going to bring her up with you as you come to stand. Good. And you're at the front of the mat. I'm just going to come over here and do it with you. So you're at the front of the mat. Going to look down and start to step this left foot back. Maybe you rock forward and back. We're coming into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. So get a nice length here between the front and the back. And you can slide her down to sit on your thigh. Yeah. And then wrap around. Yeah. And then we're going to really press through that back blade of the foot. Keep that 90-degree bend. Looks really good. Bring the left shoulder forward just a little bit. Good. And then maybe you can bounce here. Getting a nice workout in that thigh. Yeah. Take a breath. Take another breath. Good. And then one more inhalation. And on this exhale, go ahead and slide the hands underneath her armpits. And we're going to face me. So coming into goddess, the toes are going to face out, the heels are going to face in. And as you dip, you're going to lift. Yes. And then back. High. And then up, 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 up. And then back down, 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 down. And one more time. Up, 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 up. And down, 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 down. Bring baby into heart. Hold it for just a moment. Maybe rock the hips side to side. That feels good. I call it the goddess dance. Good. We're going to transition back into Warrior One. You can keep her at your chest. And then transitioning into a modified Warrior Three. So leaning forward, I'm on the big toe of the back foot, and then maybe just lift and lift. Really concentrating on the booty. Yeah, you can stay up. You can straighten that leg. Take another breath. And exhale, start to come to Tadasana, standing posture. Good. Inhale. We're going to, let's see, place baby down. Face up. And let's take a flow. So place the hands on either side of bow. Step back into your plank. Shift shoulders past fingertips. Try to keep the knees up. Come down halfway. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Yeah, good. Upward facing dog with kiss. And back. Ding dong, ding dong. Yeah. All right, we're going to do that on the other side now. So start to make your way to the front of the mat. Grab onto baby bow. Bring her up with you as you come to stand with kisses. Yeah. This time the right leg's going to start to walk back. it's nice to reestablish this new core. So it's not here anymore, it's here all the way up. It's your whole body these days.
It's, yeah, like I said, I've really done nothing, and I totally feel it.
Yeah. Well, you're doing great. Your form looks really nice. Good. So start to lower bow onto your thigh if you like that. Yeah. And then holding her, we're gonna bounce, keeping that right leg nice and tight now. The hamstring could even reach up and touch the ceiling. That's how tight it is. Just gonna bounce a little. And then slide the hands underneath the armpits. And we're gonna come into goddess facing the hallway side of the room. So transition the feet, the heels will point in, the toes will point out. Good. And let's do 5 this time. So up, 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 up. And down, 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 down. So strong. Up, 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 up. Down, 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 down. That's 2. We got 3 more. Up, 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 up. Down, 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 down. Can we do 2 more? Up, 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 up. Down, 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 down. 1 more. Up, 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 up. And down, 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 down. Bring baby to chest. Yes. Kisses. Oh, you are so loved. Love it. She's like, I'm so tired of working out. And then let's transition back into warrior 1. So left foot forward, 90-degree bend in that knee, pressing through the back. You can hold her like that. You can place her back down, whichever one you like. We're gonna transition into that modified warrior 3. So any way you feel comfortable and strong, first coming onto the big toe of that back foot, and then starting to maybe lift, 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 and then hold. Straightening out the left leg. Let the heart shine forward. She's right in your heart chakra and you're pumping it out. Take 1 more breath. And then come into stand. Good. How do you feel?
I feel good.
You feel good?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel weak. I just, I haven't done anything.
Yeah. Okay.
It actually, it makes me feel stronger to be moving my body.
Good.
But I know, I'm out of practice.
It's okay. You birthed a human.
That's right.
You're okay. Let's start to come down to the mat. And place bow back on her back, looking up at you. So we're just gonna do a few stretchy moves and then 1 more strengthening move. Come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to sky. And then exhale, we're gonna come into half pigeon. So you might wanna walk the hands back just a little bit so that your right knee can be behind your right wrist. Yep. And then walk the left foot back. And then from here, you're feeling a nice opening in that right hip. You've got good hips here. Yeah, and you can start to come down to the forearms. You can hold those hands, you can kiss and tickle again. Yes. Are you having fun? She's such a good baby.
She said she's really didn't have much of a morning, so she's super sweet.
You're so sweet. Oh, I didn't get you toes up. All right, we're gonna do 1 quick strengthening pose. Okay, so with your left hand, place it on the mat, tuck the left toes. We're gonna come up into a plank, squeezing this knee in, and now extend and side plank. You can also drop this left knee if you need to, that's totally fine, or keep pressing, yes, yes. And then inhale, exhale, start to reach forward with that hand, and then tickle, tickle, baby, baby. And then reach back up, and exhale, tickle, 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 tickle. And inhale, let's do it 1 more time. Tickle, 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 transition to regular plank, drop the knees. Take 1 inhalation into cow. My neck is so tight. And 1 exhalation into cat. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to sky. Exhale, half pigeon on this side. Good. Then again, you can pause here for a few minutes, feeling that nice opening in the hips. Much tighter on the side. Yeah. That's your female side. Matters or makes you feel anything? Do you want to to say your vowels. You can, as you start to come down, you can count. You can say vowels to her. You can.
You want to say, okay, you can choose that too.
You want to say mama? Are you saying mama?
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Boop. You know what my kids used to love?
Oh, she loves it.
Yeah.
You like dad. You like She'll do that for a long time. Sounds like her dad too. For sure.
All right, let's fire it up one more time here. So this time the right hand comes down, tuck the right toes. You're gonna press up into plank, squeeze that knee in, and then extend left leg, open up to the left side of the mat. Inhale, and exhale, tickle, tickle, tickle. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale. One more time, inhale, reach tall, and down, regular plank, drop the knees. Inhale, exhale, or meow, whatever she likes. All right, we're gonna transition onto your back. So just grab on to baby bow, and I'm gonna come over here, pretending like the bolster is a very large red baby. Yes, look at you, you're so strong. Yeah, no, no big deal.
Yeah, I'm a big girl. Big girl.
Great.
Big woman.
So bring the feet together and the knees, and then you're gonna take Bo and place her on your shins. So you're gonna keep your knees together, head is gonna be just off. And then as you start to come down, yep, good, good. And then we're just gonna rock right and left here. This feels good for your lower back. It feels like she's flying and drooling on. She's so cute. Those eyelashes. Goodness. Good, so this is mainly for you. That added weight feels really nice to your sacrum. So when you're ready, we're gonna transition. You're gonna, easiest way to do it, either lifting her up and placing your feet down, and then let her sit on the backs of your legs. So she's gonna bring her feet up towards your chest. Yep. Bottom in your belly button. There we go. And the head back. Now this is another ab strengthener, so hang on to her. And you're just gonna lift up and down. And up and down. Yeah, and up and down. She's like, I don't know about this one. Up.
She likes to sit up, and so she's like,
Let's do two more. Up, pressing that low back into the mat. And now place the feet down, and now you're just gonna lift the hips. And down. And let's do 9, 8, 7, 6, I love this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, good. And the last one, you can hold up, and slowly, one vertebra at a time, roll down. Good, so we're gonna grab her. We're gonna come into some side lying twists. Yes. So starting on your right side, go ahead, it's like a fetal position. It is. She's gonna curl up in your little nook. Do you want her blanket? Okay. You don't want that? You want to sit up in her nook? You want to sit up in her nook? You don't like that? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Is that better? Yeah, are you done? You're like, I'm done with class now. This is the end for now. Look at your little toes. Oh, sweetie. I mean, she's done really well. We've been in here we're coming up on 45 minutes. That's about all y'all can handle. So why don't you can go ahead and end class if that's okay with you. so sitting up and just taking a moment. Yeah, we're done. We're all done. You're still in charge, by the way.
You're in charge. You're doing great. You're doing great.
And just holding baby in, close the eyes, take just one moment for gratitude of your body, of your new body, your new core, and your new body that's here. The teacher in you, I see, can't remember what I always say now. The student in me honors the teacher in you. Namaste. Yeah, I forgot what I normally say. That's all.
You ready to go to sleep?
So if you like that,
I love that.
I can take a picture and send it to you.
Yeah, that's
And
awesome.
You'll remember. If you have any questions, just let me know. It's so easy to do, especially at home. You dancing? You like Paul Simon? No.
Yeah.
Last night I dreamt that my notebook that I keep all of my flows in, someone had urinated on.
Oh my goodness.